Awesome, so we just did a warm-up, we did a bit of a dynamic stretching, and now we're gonna get into some grooves in hip hop. So, first things first, hip hop is from New York City. This dance is beautiful. There are so many foundations to it, and the one that really helps you learn a lot is party dance or social dance. So you have dances like the Cabbage Patch, the WAP, the Chicken Head. There's hundreds of social dances, they all came up starting in the 80s in New York, 90s. There's different dances to different specific songs, and honestly, there are social dances from the South, from the West Coast, like hyphy. It's just a phenomenon where people are creating dances to the popular music of that time, right? Even things like the Charleston, right? The Macarena, these are all social dances, but ones we're gonna do today are from hip hop. And hip hop is a dance that was created by Black and Puerto Rican youth in New York, and we're also going to talk about how the West Coast is a part of this whole experience, but we'll start here right in New York. So without further ado, we're going to start with understanding how to connect to the floor. Yeah, I think Queen Tut talks about this. In hip hop, we are grounded. We are not on top of center, we are often over center, okay? So from the side, this is on top of center. This is like when you're just standing, right? You're on top of your center. Now, we have what's called technically like a bad posture or a lurch often, which is where your thoracic spine is a bit curved over and you have a soft bend in the knees. And what that does is that it helps you connect to the ground because we're always connected to the ground. So that bounce that you always see in almost a lot of movements that we do, that is us putting our energy into the ground and that energy coming back up through our legs into our body. So we're constantly in relationship, yeah? And this is important because sometimes we're so disconnected, even from our own body, that we're not feeling the ground beneath us. So you definitely want to feel that. So let's just start with the downward bounce, right? So you're going to be bending your knees and you're doing it on the beat, right? So on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. So the whole time your knees are bent and they're just flexing and extending, and you're allowing that energy to feed your movement, okay? And you want to also relax your body. So you don't want to think about just like holding your upper body like real frozen. You want to let the energy surge through your spine, yeah? And that's something called ground reaction force. It's basically saying the ground is there, you're putting energy into it, and because the ground is solid, that energy is coming back into your body. So you really want to feel that, even visualize it like a color or something, okay? So that was called downward bounce. Now, upward bounce is the opposite, meaning we're going up on the whole count, right? So it looks like this. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. So it's the same movement, but the emphasis is going up as opposed to down. So you got to find that beat in the music and make sure that on that beat, you are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping that posture, keeping that loose spine, keeping those knees bent. 6, 7. Amazing. Okay, now that was downward bounce and upward bounce. We're gonna go into our rocks, right? So we got bounces, we got rocks, we got sways in hip hop. So those rocks, we're gonna start with a forward rock, yeah? So again, knees are bent, right? And we're connecting, the pelvis is a humongous part of hip hop dance. So you don't wanna think about just your torso, right? You wanna think about your whole body, your pelvis and your torso connected, right? So you are going forward on the whole count, right? So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna turn to the front and keep going. Here we go. Forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. Now from here, yeah, bring in a little sweat. Good. That's good. Amazing. So now we're gonna do back rock, yeah? And it's the same concept but opposite. So we are going to be accenting when we go back as opposed to forward. So on the 1 and the 2, all the whole counts, you should be hitting back. Ready? Here we go. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the knees bent. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. And again, don't forget your pelvis is a part of this, right? So it's not just your torso, it's your pelvis. There we go. Hey, nice. Awesome. Okay, from here, we're gonna go to our double bounce, okay? So we already had our downward and upward bounce, which was singular. Now we're doing what's called double bounce. So if you check out my feet here, you're gonna be doing 2 taps per count. So it would sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and, okay? So 2 taps per whole count. And bounce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. Last one, we're gonna sway, yeah? So from here, we're gonna be exchanging our weight from side to side, and we're gonna let that energy surge through the side of our body. So from our hip, through our obliques, into our side of our chest, and then we're gonna move it the other way, yeah? So swaying side to side. Nice, yes. 5, 6, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, amazing. How y'all feeling? Yes. Okay, so let's put this all together, right? So we're gonna do 4 of each. We're gonna do 4 down, 4 up, 4 forward, 4 back, 4 double bounce, and then 4 sways, okay? So I'll call it out as we're doing it. It's okay if you don't catch on to all of them. This is something you can keep replaying and working on. This is foundation in hip hop. So before even learning all these different movements, this is what helps you grab all these different movements. So don't worry, it takes time to build it and build that relationship. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Woo! And 5, and 6, and 5, 6, downward bounce. 1, 2, 3, upward bounce. 5, 6, 7, 8, and forward. 2, 3, 4, and back. 6, 7, double bounce. And 1, 2, 3, 4, sway. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit a pose. Hey! Amazing! So thank you so much for joining us in the JCAL at Home Education Series. We'll see you soon. Bye!